Well, buying a new car is very exciting. However, because it's a major investment for most of us, it can also be a daunting task and sometimes very frustrating experience. But there are many ways to navigate the car buying process and steps that can take to make sure that you get the car you want at the best possible price. Industry experts Ed Kim, Vice President of Auto Pacific, and James Bell, Head of Consumer Affairs for General Motors, are here with more gentlemen from Los Angeles, California. Thanks for joining us today. And I tell you what, sometimes consumers find car buying process extremely frustrating. Why is that?
Well, we at Auto Pacific study consumer behavior in relation to automobiles, and we help automakers understand what those consumer needs are. And what customers are telling us is that, yes, they are indeed frustrated with the car shopping process. If you compare what it takes to go buy a new vehicle to, say, buying something online or going to the Apple Store, where you just walk in, are greeted by a friendly sales associate who isn't trying to push anything, the pricing is straightforward, and a few minutes later you're out the door. Buying a new vehicle can be a lot different than that. Oftentimes you can be stuck for hours negotiating over price, before you're able to get out the door and drive away in your new vehicle. So yeah, that can be frustrating. The main point I want to make here is that whereas the rest of the retail universe has moved on and really changed the way that they interact with customers, in the car shopping world, things haven't really changed in over 50 years.
We're talking about, of course, going into the dealership, also going online, but making shopping for cars a little bit better. How's that happening these days?
Well, frankly, it's the internet. The internet has really changed how we shop for cars, and it's exciting to see that that automakers are starting to capitalize on that and help make that shopping process easier. And I think General Motors in particular is really at the forefront of that.
No, we're not just at the forefront, we're the only ones doing it. Yeah.
Good plug.
Yeah, we're actually... Yeah, thank you very much. No, we're really excited. We're introducing something called ShopClickDrive.com, which is kind of learning from smart companies like Auto Pacific on how to streamline this process. And the big pain point that consumers have when they're going to shop for the next car is clearing out the pricing, the negotiation, that kind of arduous process that can take much, much too long and turn it into a several-hour affair. So now with ShopClick Drive, you can go online from the comfort of your own dining room table, research your next vehicle, find out the pricing. It just clears away a lot of the hard work. So when you go to finally visit the dealer, you're walking in with a certificate that shows you all the information that you've looked up. All you need to do at this point is sign the paperwork and make sure the new car actually physically meets your needs.
You're going in there with all your guns loaded, not literally, but you got all that information, you've done all your homework. Gentlemen, we appreciate you joining us today from Los Angeles, California. Have a great day.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And stay with us, we're back right after this.